It is happening again. Your love come and take away all my pain. Now I have to say I love you. Hey, it is happening again. Your love come and take away all my pain. Now I got to say I love you. Tell like I'm jumping up to the ceiling. What a wonderful feeling. God, you have my back. Always defend me when I'm under attack. Tell like I'm jumping up to the ceiling. What a wonderful feeling. God, you have my back. Always defend me when I'm under attack. Oh, na 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 na. You never leave me hungry, you never leave me thirsty. You always with me in my time of struggle. You never leave me worried, you never leave me lonely. Always guide and protect me.
All year,
You never
all
leave
year,
me
all year.
desolated and afflicted.
To the ceiling, no. To the ceiling. Good afternoon,
Good afternoon,
good day,
good evening,
good night, good morning. Shot of Soca.
good day.
We are here.
We are
We are back at Myra Studios, Cairo Culture. We are all here, and this one is a little bit different, It's just me. Hi, Annie.
Hey.
It's Annie, a co-host. We just here as yours truly, Super Trini Vibes, and we just thought that we should talk about something very serious. You understand? That has me like feeling a feeling. Because you sent me a voice note yesterday. You understand? Because you was in your feelings.
That's why we are here today.
That's why we're here today. This is sometimes how it does happen, eh? This is how the magic does happen. And he will just get this epiphany, and then boom, we here.
Yep.
So Annie, why are we here?
Because people need to, anyway, no. We are here because people are talking about, I was about to say it again, Chance the Rapper and him catching wines in Jamaica and whether it was appropriate for him to do so or not. And yeah, we're here to discuss it.
Okay. So my first question is straight off the bat is, right? There's different type of wine, right? If you're from the Caribbean and thing, it have different type of wine. It have the social wine. It have the I will get a little small wine, but keep it moving. You understand me? You also have the look back. You understand me?
Yep.
But all just look back in general, though. Let me just say that all your ladies just look back in general to make
We
sure.
do. Yeah, listen, I've
who
told
you
you the
whining
rules
on.
already. Thank you for remembering. We look back just
You understand? And then you have the sensual seduction wine.
Yep.
You understand? Where
Capturing your soul.
Where it is, where it is always
wine.
always trying to take everything from in here on we.
Yep,
You
the
understand
Obia
me?
wine.
And that, yeah. That peel off the wallpaper wine. I like that wine though. I like that. Let me take a shot for that one, yes.
I'll join you.
Oh, yeah, that peel off the wallpaper wine have my brow sweat. Anyway, I have a, I thought the wardrobe change today. What do you think, Annie? I trying. I had to call my sister for help.
Listen, you did.
Because I never do this.
I like the wardrobe change.
Yeah.
I like it, but you must be hot because the studio is warm today, guys.
Watch
so
me.
your head.
I ain't even playing, huh? I'm feeling sweat dripping from all kind of places.
Too much information.
Why? We're going to talk people business about sweat and thing right now. No?
It's true.
You understand me? We're going to get down
true.
into it.
It is actually true.
So if any of you all haven't seen the footage, I just want to get straight to it. Chance the Rapper enjoying himself in Jamaica Carnival.
Yep.
You understand me?
As you should.
He see a young lady, you understand me, and say, well, you know what? We go take a little wine. Let's get a celebrity wine.
Yep.
Because she ain't get no normal wine, right?
Listen.
She got celebrity wine.
I'm sure she's still telling people about that wine now.
You know what I mean? She derriere went to him and said, hey, don't sit down, Don't sit down. It's like celebrity on me. Don't sit down. You understand me? Don't even wash me. Well, I don't know. I don't know. You know when these people touch a fan or touch a celebrity, I'm never washing my hand again.
Yeah, but she needs to wash you back.
Yeah. I agree. Wash it, darling. Wash it. But then controversy start after that.
Yep.
You understand?
Yeah, because people love to mind
people's
controversy.
Because it's over she, right?
It is over her.
Controversy.
I can't even say it. Controversy. Controversy.
That Chance the Rapper
Yes.
horning his wife
Yes.
because he take a wine
Yes.
in Jamaica in Carnival. Don't really care what Carnival is.
Yeah. Yep. That's the debate. Was he cheating? Is a wine cheating if you are married?
Or if it is in a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
A committed relationship.
But a lot of people actually focus on the fact that he was a married man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hear you. If you're in a relationship, is catching a wine cheating?
Well, I will ask you first because, I mean, I saw some of the comments and things. I see real ladies commenting, and it was sometimes divided, but I know it was swaying one way or another. But I ain't want to...
As we said, the comment section was not West Indian.
Yeah. No, it was... I mean...
Which part?
But the thing about the comments, right? No, but the thing about the comments...
You see my face?
No, but the thing about the comments is that because I would see people firsthand who have commented that I follow or who follow me. You understand? And of the people that I saw in the first probably 10 things is people that I follow or follow me.
Yeah.
And all of them was like, boy, if it was me on that road, I would have been all up in here and I would have been all around here and I would be all down here. You understand me? And that would give your wife something to talk about. Watch me.
Oh, I love us.
You know? That's it. I say, and people say, when I watch the person I write that, I say that person had to be from Trinidad.
Listen, if you want to talk, I'll give you something to talk about.
You want something to talk about? Or you want something to write about? Extra read all about it? I go whine, I go put him on the ground, and I go whine all over him, from head to toe. So when it is he reach back home, you can't even bait him. You just have to watch me, because I could be all over him. You understand? You know,
listen,
I can understand. That is called a bacchanal wine. You understand? But
what Chance the Rapper gave was a mediocre wine, to be fair. So if you're gonna,
how you got this demand wine? So how you gonna do that? So you're saying that the wine wasn't ready? The wine,
anyway. The wine, no. It wasn't like, if we're gonna talk about whining. Do you remember the video from, what was it, Trinidad? I think, where the woman was on the side of the truck and she was whining on the man's face. If that happened, then yes, okay, people, we have something to talk about. But a mediocre wine at Carnival, like.
So is mediocre wine one of the wines that have then?
Okay, fine. Let's leave out the mediocre part. I won't rate the man's whining skills. What I will say is that, you know my opinion, people just need to mind their business.
Well, I agree.
People actually need to mind their business. You don't know what agreement, you don't know what conversation he had with his wife. Sorry, when he left. It's Carnival.
If he get a wine pass.
Listen, he could have got a wine pass.
He could have got a wine pass.
He could have got a pass.
I think
he could have had a free pass. Babe.
Yeah, a wine pass, because you ever see the movie Hall Pass?
You're in Jamaica. Go and enjoy yourself.
You ever see the movie Hall Pass?
Yes.
Where it is they get a whole week to do whatever. He probably get a wine pass.
He could have got a wine pass.
You understand? Because up to now, me hear the wife say nothing, or has she?
I don't know.
I don't think she would.
I don't.
Because he probably went back home and said, darling, the wine that girl gave me there, I know you just give me 10 times better. You understand me? Argument done. But everybody else in the world want to take up.
Everybody wants to comment
and argue about it.
Everybody wants to comment.
Why it is people so?
Because people don't. I said people just like to mind people's business. Period. Like, people are very bored and they want things to talk about.
But the thing about it, right? You know, we on a podcast, right? And we just want people to mind we business too.
Well, listen, I was about to say you mind their business, then we mind your business, and then you give us stuff to talk about.
I mean, fair enough. But within a Shot of Soca, right? A Shot of Soca, we know that we talk about everything Caribbean.
Yes.
And people outside of that demographic, you know, and we have to be very careful how we say outside of that demographic.
Yes.
Because everybody and anybody nowadays saying, I am 110 Caribbean. I am, you know, and that's fine. You understand me? Because, you know, we're living in a world where you can be what you want to be.
It's very possible.
You can, you know, you can.
It's very possible.
Whatever. But at the end of the day, if it is all you want to try and tear down a man's whole marriage, because he jamming a bumsy, take a small wine on a bumsy. Oh, sorry, according to Annie, my lovely co-host, a mediocre wine on a bumsy, all you want to rough him up.
Yeah.
And say he wrong.
Yep.
Drag him through the mud.
Yep.
if it was you in that position, right, and you're married, Annie, and you see your husband on TV pelting waist behind a woman, like there's no tomorrow, you're calling him right there and then and say, what are you doing right now?
Me, you know me, no. For what? I'll be calling you if you're embarrassing me. You best make sure that it's a smooth rotation in the waistline because you can't.
This is interesting. This is
reflection of us
interesting.
now, dear.
You
No, but
understand?
like I just see it like genuinely, a wine is a wine. It doesn't mean anything.
But then the argument could be right. But then this is the other side of the argument, Annie. You'll be like, how you whining on she better than you whining on me? How you just whining on me?
Well, that may say something about your whining skills.
Wow.
As in, do you get what I mean?
Annie, it's easy to say that if you're not in a situation, because
well,
your feelings ain't compromised.
Listen, I've been in relationships. Like, I do not find it an issue. And I think what can be said is that if you are dating somebody who's Caribbean and you are Caribbean yourself, it's an unspoken rule. You understand. If you're going to whine on someone, I said it before, I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know your number. I will briefly look at you to make sure that the wine we can continue, if you get what I mean. We have to do that little check. But I don't want it's not back in the day, ASL, no, I'm good. I don't need no information. I just want the wine.
So you don't even want their high five account?
No. No, I don't need nothing. Like, I'm good. A wine is just a wine. But
wait. Why is there a but?
So, because I said there was two sides. If you're dating somebody and say I'm Caribbean and I'm dating somebody who is not Caribbean, they may not understand that unspoken rule and they may think it is more than what it actually is. So I do feel like a discussion needs to be had to understand boundaries and see where we're comfortable. Because I can be either. I can be the girl that will go and walk up on, well, I can't say walk up on anybody because that's not me.
But wait,
I whine at my friends.
At what point are we discussing these boundaries about whining?
At some
Before
point,
that event or at the beginning of a relationship? Because if it is you're going to talk about at the beginning, that means there's like a whole long sheet of what it is we're going to have to discuss before we get into this relationship.
100%.
Where's that?
100%.
What's that?
100. What do you mean? What is that?
So
it's establishing.
So you're telling me, right? You're telling me you're going to dinner, right? Say, hey, darling, we're going to dinner, right? So you're at dinner and you pull up your little note on your phone.
I actually do have notes on my phone.
See what I'm saying? You pull up your note on your phone and it's like, all right, I have like about 12 points that need to be discussed before we enter into this relationship. And I'm going to put your responses in here.
Okay, you're taking it a step further than I said.
No, but that's what...
I didn't say nothing about taking detailed notes.
But if they go off track, you're not going to go and say, well, remember we talk about this, blah, 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 blah. So you must take the notes to make sure you get it right.
Well, do you know what? Sometimes you need to take notes because people like to backtrack as well. But anyway, that's a different story.
You see what I'm saying? It's just getting even more complicated.
No, but genuinely, so like, wait.
When all Chance wanted to do was wine on a bumper. Look at all of this. All you want to do is just take a small wine and continue on the road.
Yeah. Well, so there's like, yeah, you need to have the discussion. If you're dating somebody who is Caribbean, and even to say if you're not to just say if you're not Caribbean, then you must have the conversation, because there's certain people that I know who are Caribbean that are absolutely like 100% not. My woman can never whine on nobody else except for me. Like, I find it disrespectful. Cool. I get that.
That's cool?
Well, for me, do you know what? I can be either or, as I said. I can be the woman that is attached.
Did he create that woman for himself?
No.
So she don't have a mind of she own?
She obviously does.
No, sorry. She don't have a waistline of she own.
She obviously does. But do you know what? Sometimes it's like you have to pick and choose your battles. If me going to a fete and you want me to stand up next to you and not dancing, no man is going to give me no headache, then fine, cool.
I have a song for that. If you're stush, go in the bush. If you're stush, then go in the bush. You understand me? Serious.
But I said I can be either or I can be the girl that's happily whining on other guys because my man is not, I was going to say insecure, but that's a bit shady. Let me not be shady. Because my man is comfortable with me doing that.
Comfortable with you rocking back?
Well, it depends, because I'm not going to say bend me over 6:30 and dagger me. It's a Again, it depends on the. As you said, it depends on the type
wine.
of. It depends on the type of wine as
on
well.
the social wine.
Yeah.
You know, because everything is recorded nowadays, right?
Which is also an issue because if people weren't there with their cameras, then Chance the rapper could have been living his best life in Jamaica.
So imagine
and
like 15 years ago, right? It would have probably been like a picture on the cover of a newspaper.
Yep, and
that could be perceived that she was jumping up, and then she jumped back on him, and the security had to catch him, and that is the moment that they caught it, and then it could be perceived that Chance was whining when he just get bounced down by a bumper.
It could have been anything. There was something I posted on Instagram, I think it was this morning or yesterday, and it was like one of those stupid memes, and it was like a kid looking at a photograph, and it was like looking at our parents back in the days, and it was someone there with a magnum bottle winding up her waist.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe that was our parents, but there was no social media.
Well, not my parents.
Okay,
Your
maybe
parents,
not my parents.
Not my parents.
That was 100% my father.
No.
My father was giving out. My father's still giving out wines at 65. That was 100% my dad
That's
back in the day.
vintage wine, you know.
Listen, if you see my dad at one of my events, you will see him in the corner. But do you get what I mean? Like, our parents were doing these things back in the days, but because there was no social media as it is now, there was nobody there with a camera to capture your every move, to post it up, to come and give you the headache when you get home.
So do you feel, right, as if people now, right, when it is on social media and they're scrolling through, and boom, they back up on Chance the Rapper, whining on this woman, and like, I thought he was married. What is he doing there? Do you think the older generation would think that way?
Again, I think it depends.
It depends on what?
How you was raised. I said my dad would be like, no. As you said, your parents weren't like that, so your parents may be like, So it depends.
But I have another theory, yeah? And don't get me wrong. My theory is this. Chance the Rapper was preparing to go to Jamaica Carnival. So he put on a playlist in the house with your wife there, right? And when he put on the playlist in the house, the song Like Yourself come on with Marshall and Patrice. You understand me? You could jump up on who you want. You could wind up on who you want. You understand? And the wife hear that and say, well, Chance, that way you're going to do when you go to Jamaica? He say, well, darling, you want me to like myself or you don't want me to like myself? She said, I want you to fully enjoy yourself.
You and your theories.
No, but you never know that he had a whole playlist practicing.
He probably had soca that he listened to before he went, so he knew what some of the songs were, yes. But again, like, people just like to do, you know me, I'll rant.
She probably could have been right there giving them tips. Hey, don't hold it so. You gotta just be like, pretend you hold it, but just be like like that. Don't grab on. Don't go for a ride. You understand me?
Listen, he can join, was it a Black Star School of Whining?
Juke on the junction.
Juke on the junction. Yeah. Oh, you actually get on my nerves.
Chance juking on the junction in Jamaica and then say, you're horning. What?
And I said,
you're horning, you know? Not me, you know? Not me.
No, but I said, on a semi-serious level, like, the comment section clearly shows a lack of understanding of the culture. And a lot of people will say, oh, how can you just say...
But why do they have to understand the culture?
They don't have to understand it. But when you want to comment on something so freely, at least take a time to try and understand what it is you're commenting on. Do you get what I mean?
No, they don't have to understand nothing. They see something, they feel like whatever it is they see, they didn't like it or they like it. Because plenty of people like it.
Yeah.
You understand me? But then go in the comments and say they don't like it.
Yeah.
I find that so ridiculous. That don't make no sense to me. There should be a don't like button on Instagram. I don't like this or I like it.
Or like Facebook thumbs up, thumbs
a thumbs up or a thumbs down or whatever. Yeah. A heart up or a heart down. Me, you know, whichever way. Me, you know, how whatever it is they want to do it.
Nah.
And I think then that would at least obviously might show people out who really don't like it. But then would also give an indication that your post is good or your post is bad. Your post is acceptable or is not acceptable. That's interesting. I think we should make some money right here.
You can go make suggestions, but I get what you're saying, and you're saying, why do they need to understand the culture? I feel like you need to understand the cultural side if you're going to comment and say your culture's ridiculous. Because a lot of comments were there saying, how can you say that how can you say someone in like scantily clad, so basically a carnival costume, bikini and bodysuit or thong, whatever you want to call it, or depending on a different design, how can somebody be dressed like that, whining on a guy? How can you call that culture?
But some people that's just worse for spring break. What you telling me about?
Listen, half of these people that are there commenting, your man has been in a strip club many a times, babes.
A what?
Yeah.
What place is that?
A strip club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've probably been there with him. Yes. What is it? All this hot girl summer.
How does it go? How does it go? Yeah. I can't. All I can do is just
drive the boat. Yeah.
Pop it like pop.
Oh, okay.
It's always just pop. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't doing that.
But you get what I mean? Like it's a double standard sometimes.
Sorry, you say sometimes?
I say sometimes. I say sometimes because obviously not everyone acts the same way. So I say sometimes depending on, he's saying all the time. I say sometimes, but it's a double standard because there's certain things that people will want to find acceptable in certain circumstances. And then when something very similar happens in a different situation, oh no, that's outrageous.
Because sometimes if it is closer to home, feelings raise up. And
have you seen some of the outfits that some of these girls wear when they go out? You will be in basically, what's the thing? Fashion Nova now sells, listen, you're going to get me on a rant now. Fashion Nova now sells wireless bras. How many of these girls are going to be in a club in their wireless bra, which is basically a carnival costume, but then you're going to say,
Annie, hold on, please.
Let me finish my rant. Listen, this is what started the voice note. You need to.
Annie, let me drink some water.
Everyone's laughing in the studio because everyone knows what I'm like. But I'm not lying.
Annie, give me a minute. Please.
I'll take a sip.
Give me a minute, please. I don't want to get myself in no problems here. Let me just drink water and mind my business, please.
I'm not getting in no problems, but do you get what I mean? Like, it's similar things in different situations that people will find issue with in different circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I agree that that some of these websites and the clothes that women wear, it does create a very difficult situation for us fellas.
Yeah.
It does apply a kind of pressure. And that pressure could bust pipe really easy. If
you see the way the Carib culture are just looking around the studio like they can't hear the conversation.
I mean,
right
because
now.
It's
just me and guys.
I just see one of them going to the corner and drink a whole bottle of water, he wet up his whole face. He's like, look pressure now. Because I agree.
I'm not, well, I said, you know me, I speak my mind freely. This is not me saying that women need to watch what they wear, nothing like that, because you know me, I don't care about none of that. Wear what you feel comfortable wearing, be who you are. However, don't pick and choose certain circumstances that you feel things are acceptable and then take something take something and move it in a completely different scenario. So for some people, seeing that on Carnival Road is almost like a foreign environment for them because they don't do that all the time. They don't necessarily understand the culture. But if they was to do the same thing in a club, it's okay. Yeah. Why? What's the difference? And they may say, okay, the outfit.
Because I think one place it have plenty light, and the other place is dark. So the perception of it is day and night.
Potentially.
You understand? So you could be seeing something, but you ain't really seeing it because it's in the dark.
When the lights go on in the club,
when the lights go on, everybody going home. When the lights go on in the club, you're going home. It's time to go home. When you're on the road for Carnival, everything is out for you to, everything is out.
Choose your words carefully. Everything's...
So sorry. Everything is not out for most people. But what I mean is, everything is out there for people to have a much broader perspective, My take on that whole chance thing is quite simple. if the man get a wine pass, it's not your business. If he didn't get a wine pass, it's not your business.
Thank you.
If it is you're jealous because you didn't get a chance on Chance the Rapper to take a wine, we don't care. Leave the people and them alone to live their life how they want to live it. Why it is we always have to comment and bring down a relationship when you're not a part of it. And I guarantee you, they ain't even reading your comment.
100%.
They're not reading your comment. They might get a screenshot of if it is another celebrity might read it, but they don't operate in the world that you and I do.
No.
Do you understand?
For good reasons.
For good reasons.
Yeah.
And what they allow in their world, you may not allow in yours. But they're not telling you how to live your life and they're not in your business. So how it is, you know what? Like Caribbean people, yes. As I saying this thing here, I just know that people just macocious. I like to be inside people's business all the time. You understand? Like they're living in a corner house on the road for carnival. Them was on the corner house, and them know everybody business. They know Chance the Rapper business. You understand me? They know everything. You understand? So they want to comment and say, "Hey, you know, where's your wife name? You know she name? Probably Brenda or Gertrude or whatever she name.
I don't think it's a Gertrude.
Call up Gertrude. Gertrude, I see Chance on the road. You will see how he was winding up on his bumper. You understand? You have to control him, man. Eh? You have to control him. You have to control him. It's wrong.
The man horning you.
You're getting horn. And I tell you, he didn't do it once. We just see it only once on camera. He did it about 10 times.
Of course, because babes, it's Jamaica Carnival. I hope he did too. Catch your wines, live your best life, and tell people mind their business.
Here's the next extreme, eh? He go home and she's like, babe, give me your phone. Let me see what numbers you get in your phone. Let me see what new numbers you get in your phone. Because last time I checked your contacts, you had 12,564. Why it is you have 12,575 now? Who is these other 9 people? Who's that? I don't even know how much that was. What is that say? But let me just say it's
well,
9,
if he was taking numbers, listen, you're doing it wrong, babe. Take a wine, move along.
Yeah, I mean, so should we give people some advice on? Should we really give advice?
I'm happy to give people advice. Drink water and mind your business.
Nah, my
advice.
My advice is from my old school soca tune. A horn is a horn. A horn is a horn. A horn is a horn. Only when you take it on. So here we're going on. Don't take it on.
And this was not meant to be as funny as it has been. It's actually not meant to be funny as well.
You understand?
Can you say it's only when you take the horn on?
And then,
so what, when you acknowledge the horn is when it's horn, but if you don't acknowledge it, it's...
No, but imagine 6 months from now, right? You see Chance the Rapper wife come out and she starts singing, oh lad, hey. And she starts singing, Skinny Banton tune. I can't even compose myself to sing it.
No, seriously, advice to people. My advice would be I don't even know, live your life and ignore social media. Like, people will always have... Are you still singing the song?
I don't feel a joke coming.
He's actually crying in the corner.
Because it'd be hilarious. It'd be absolutely hilarious. Sorry, Annie, go ahead.
No, I was saying, just don't take it on. Don't take on people's nonsense. Like, people always have an opinion on something. People always comment on something. People often comment mostly on things they literally do not understand. That's when their mouth opens up the widest. You've got every opinion on something that you do not understand. So don't take it on. A wine is just a wine. If you want to take wine, take it. If you want to receive wine, receive it.
I feel like when people was actually, my brain is going so wild here now.
Listen, I don't even know what's going on in
my
that
brain
corner.
is going
I can't
so
even
wild
blame on
now
alcohol.
because I feel like when people was watching Chance the Rapper, they was like, plenty man have gal. acting like this single. I sure that's what they was listening to.
Listen, the people that were commenting, the majority, they were not from the Caribbean, so they were not singing that song in their head, babe.
I feel it was. I feel it was.
No.
I feel it was. I feel they got into a soca head and they were saying, nah, this horning thing is going too far. Too far. Nah, but honestly, people like to meddle. People like to get into each other's business and whatever. And that's the way of the world. It's happening in everything we do. Somebody will agree or disagree. It's very random. It's very, not random, it's very uncommon that somebody will be in a neutral standpoint.
Yep, it's very rare.
You understand? And if it hits close to home, you understand, they would feel a how. You understand? So imagine if, like again,
and you and your imagination.
Me and my imagination. 6 months from now, where we see Chance the Rapper back in Jamaica. Back in Jamaica. And who we could see what bumper that he was whining on close by. You might say, oh, that look like the same girl he whine on for Jamaica Carnival. Like they ain't thing now. You understand me? When it may not even be the girl, it could be somebody else. But that's how people just look at stuff now, you know.
People are fast.
Yeah.
People are fast.
Yeah, I know. I get.
People are bored.
It didn't really bother me because.
Do you know what? I can't lie to you. It slightly irked me. This is why I don't even read comments anymore, because people just chat shit.
Well, I mean, that is why we here at Shot of Soca.
I know, but you know what? Like sometimes. I don't chat shit. No, I'm joking. I chat a lot of shit.
I mean, like, no, the topic that we're talking about now is a nonsense topic. Because, you know, it's like, seriously?
Yeah.
You know, like, I was speaking to one of my friends today and she's like, oh gosh, we back on this thing again? We talking about this all the time? Why people just can't just love soca and leave it alone? That is it. Just love soca, love the culture. But why does we have to talk about a man and a wife?
Listen,
why is that business?
They don't want Chance the Rapper to be catching wines, but trust me, they will be at Notting Hill Carnival.
Yeah,
Pelting whatever waistline they think they have. They don't even have waistline because they don't be catching wines, apparently. It's cheating. There's no music today, babes.
In my head, you know how much music playing in my head right now? You know how much music playing in my head right now? Everything is a trigger for me right now. Every time you say something, I hear the next song in my head. And I don't know what to do. I try not to let it out. I want to keep it in. You know? But whistle and horn. Sorry. Okay. You know what? A shot of soca. Let's take a deep breath.
No, I'm singing a song. Come on and I go whistle. Anyway, sorry.
So all of a sudden you feel like singing?
Do you know what? My brain works like your brain, but I just keep the songs in my head.
No, don't do that. You can't do that. Don't even watch me.
Every word is a song.
That, Annie, saying that your brain working like my brain, that is dangerous territory, you know. You know how much wars and things going on inside there?
Times 2.
You know how much wars and things going on inside there? I trying to figure out in my mind right now what I going to eat for dinner because I real hungry.
Oh, same.
You understand?
You know me and food.
So
don't
you
get me
started. You thinking the same thing?
I'm actually sitting here thinking I'm actually quite hungry.
Yeah, I real hungry. I ain't gonna lie to you. I real hungry.
Do you know what? Let's not get onto food because.
Okay, all right, yeah. Let's not make it personal about
the lack of food that's brought to the podcast.
Yeah,
that topic.
Let me just say this, right? Let me just say this publicly on a Shot of Soca that when I know everybody's in the studio, I will bring food.
He's lying.
You know?
He's lying.
Because I don't want to slave over a pot. You understand? And then I come in studio and it's just me, you, and somebody from Carrick. I want all of them here. Say something. If you're bad, say something. Who's that?
Selfishly, I'm thinking about my belly.
Wow.
Like,
the guys in the studio just watching you hard enough.
He really, I'm just going to look in this direction, but they're moving around the studio, so I can't ignore them.
Yeah.
But what I will say is that the studio has a fridge, so they can put stuff in the fridge if they really wanted to.
All right, fair enough. Okay,
cool. Fair enough.
Cool, fair enough. But I did promise already. I said I will definitely, sort out the sort outs before summer. you know. It's just sometimes how the day will fall. I may not be able to do stuff at home.
That's okay.
And I always want to make sure I give all you 100%.
That's okay.
You understand? I don't want to give all you something that I cooked the day before yesterday or
I
yesterday.
won't say I forgive you, but I will say that's okay.
Unless it's pilau though. If it's pilau, you can eat pilau the day after. That's the next story. You can talk. And if it's curry, I eat curry the day after.
Oh yeah, it tastes better.
Yeah,
You
when that oils and them soak in there and you're and you gosh. Anyway. So let me just give them a quick recap of Annie. Can we get serious now?
I'm being serious.
Seriously. You know, we only here for a short space of time to just, just vent. And I feel we vented enough.
I don't feel like I vented enough. But, you know me, well, I could vent for a living.
We could hold back. And then, so we know that we've had a few episodes.
Yep.
And I think it's been really amazing this year so far for a Shot of Soca.
Yep.
And
I agree.
Shout out to Venetia. She was here and gave us a carnival recap.
Yes, still waiting for Rain Mass Band launch date to be released.
You calling she out?
I'm putting the pressure on her neck.
I'm not doing that.
Putting the pressure
I'm not
on
doing
her
that.
neck, and she knows. Every other day, I'm just like, babes.
You're on your own on that one. I am not getting involved.
The pressure was there for Rebel as well, but the date when tickets are going to be released has been announced, so that pressure has been lifted off. And
I'll tell her. I'll think about coming. I ain't sure about that, but I ain't not saying anything more than that. But thank you so much, Venetia.
No, we had amazing Venetia on.
For being here. And then we also had UK Zest, right?
Yeah, we had Batch, DJ Bradshaw, and I shouldn't have said names because me, my bad memory.
We forget, right? That was like about a month ago. We did
it
that.
Was, yeah.
Niley,
there we go.
Yeah, it's Niley.
Yeah,
Niley. Yeah. Because you remember Nyla Blackman and then you go Niley and then
Niley.
It makes sense.
Yes, see?
Connect the dots. Yeah, cool. Well, we had them on board. Shout out to the UKZS family as always. That was a fun episode. And I think we learned a lot more about what their vision was.
Yes.
So if it is you're not sure about what UKZS vision is, check out that episode.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
On A Shot of Soca, Carib Culture. Check it out.
Yeah.
All right, please.
Yep. Let me give them a quick plug. They do have their UK Zest live every Thursday. So if you want to check it out, check out their
Instagram,
page.
Right?
It's on Instagram, so you can. No, they have it actually in a venue. So they have it on Insta, but it's like a.
It's a venue that always pop up somewhere, right?
Yeah, and I'm sure it's a free thing. So get your ticket, pass through, and see the vibes in a real life because it is actually a vibe.
Yes, And then our most recent episode was Vibes.
Our most recent episode. I shouldn't really say I have favorites, but it was actually my favorite so far because you know me, I'm all about the music. And that was a musical episode.
Yeah.
That was Soca through and through.
You're saying a Shot of Soca does musicals now? That's what's going on? Like Annie and... like Annie! I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it musicals as in Annie or like Sound of Music. I didn't mean it like that. Sorry.
You're actually so annoyed. I'm just sitting here like...
It's my brain. Sorry. I didn't mean
I'm
it.
waiting for the Michael Jackson. Annie, are you okay? Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry.
What...
But that episode... Oh.
That was an amazing episode. We had TJ from Sip and Soca, Shan or Lucian Queen, Black Star, and yes, that was a vibe.
Yeah, that was good.
I think we all learned something on that episode.
Yeah,
listen, he was literally rolling across the studio.
You understand? I don't know what it is would take over that man. I know it was, I know it was. What rum it was again? It was
JB.
Was it JB, right? That's the rum, right? Yeah, it was the JB. It was the JB.
Thank you, Carib Culture, for the rum.
Yeah, it was the JB.
It was the JB.
Yeah, that JB.
And give the Soca the credit. Soca had him rolling on the ground.
Straight. And he said it to me. He said it to me the next day. Yeah, I'm bad talking to him right now. Black Star was like, bro. That was serious. That was serious. That's what Black Star said to me.
He can only have himself to blame.
Because I said, I'll drop your straight home. He said, no, just take the bus. I feel he just wanted that cold breeze to to just slap him to keep him up.
The man
you know?
said he was going to the gym afterwards. I don't know whether he
No,
went,
no,
but I
there
can
was
tell
no,
you there was no
no,
gym that occurred
no,
after that
no,
episode.
No. He went straight home. He messaged me the
Was
day
it
after.
pee and going to bed?
Day after, he messaged me. He's like, "Yo, bro, yeah. Sorry, I didn't let you know I get home. I'm alive. I'm okay. Everything is all right." I said, "Cool, you know." I didn't ask him if it is any hair growth on your chest or anything like that, because that'd be inappropriate. But I mean, the way how it is, I saw all their gasp. Everybody was gasping for breath, and I was just here like,
Yeah, no, I can't lie to you. The rum hit my chest and it burnt for a good 10 minutes. Like, I'm sure if you watch the episode back, you can see the moment where the 63% hit all of us.
I mean, my thing's strong, you know. I can handle my drink. Oh, you're soft. Oh, they're real soft. I can handle my drink. Easy.
But yeah, that was a very good episode. And the stuff we've got coming up still.
Yeah, so I am looking forward to what's next for us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that you're doing an amazing job.
Oh, thank you.
You know. I don't know what it is you're doing inside my head. That part I'm not really sure I agree with.
Oh,
I
was
really
like,
like,
what?
you know, but I know what you're doing inside here, thinking like me and thing. But
and now I'm with you. I was just like,
exactly. Because it in my head now is registered. I have to put up a partition in.
Do you know what it is?
You could only go so far. You understand me? I stop in here. I search in here, making sure you have nothing to record. You understand me? To pick up any kind of noises, nothing.
Well, this is what happens week in, week out. You're now staring in my face. So, yeah.
No, I actually giving you a side eye. That's what I do. I giving you a side. This is staring at you. I giving you a side eye.
No.
That's what you're getting from me. Because, I mean, I okay with that. You gotta take it. But I am really thankful that, you know, that we're on this journey together, and I'm really happy.
Sweet. Thank you.
I mean,
Likewise.
I try. I give you your props. I give you your props.
Yeah,
Even though when you message me, I grassing you up straight away. I giving you niceness, but I grassing you up. Even when you message me, "Hey, my lovely co-host, what is that? What's my name?" Don't say my government name, eh? Don't you do it.
It's like you don't want me to say your name.
You know?
So, not Super 20 Vibes is a bit long.
Well, then say super.
I'm not saying super.
You said it before.
Nah.
And you've just said it. Maha. Maha. Maha.
Anyway, so in future episodes, we have some really great guests coming on.
We do. We have the mental health week awareness episode.
Yeah.
Which is going to be a very, very serious episode, we want to tap into how we within the Caribbean see mental health now in the world that we're living in now. You know, has it become a normalized conversation, or is it still something that people sweep under the carpet and you know? Has it as a backdoor conversation, you know?
Yeah, it's a different type of episode for us, but I think it's good. Not every day entertainment and vibes. Sometimes.
Well, I can tell you straight off the bat, the guests that we have, them love soca, you know. Them love to wine. I was actually in a fete with one of them in February.
There we go.
So I mean. They like a shot of soca, you understand? But what I will say is the episode itself, I really hope that everyone is able to take something positive from it, because it's going to be filled with a lot of information. And we're also going to touch on men's mental health, which for me is incredibly important with what's going on, especially in the UK right now, with the amount of young people that are losing their lives through suicide, you know, but we will let you all see the episode and know that it can be triggering for some people. So we make it, saying it from now, it can be triggering for some people, warning, you know, so make sure that you have an open mind and if it's not something that you know that you're not able to watch, go
back and watch the episode.
Go back and watch
the musical episode.
Yeah, go back and watch the musical.
Go and wind your way. Go and wind your way.
Annie and Super Trini Vibes the musical.
and
a Shot of
yours.
Soca. You know, we have that. We also have some UK soca artists that are going to be with us in studio.
Yep. There's love to hear that UK soca scene. They're doing their thing. There's some new songs that have been released by some
Indeed,
artists,
yeah,
and there's more.
yeah.
I think they're obviously gearing up for summer Notting Hill Carnival, so they're starting to release their songs now, so it can gain the traction. Ready for Notting Hill. So yeah, we've got
And as
artists coming on.
we're going into spring now, we have Ibiza,
Yep. Yep.
Soca Festival.
Yep.
We have Jam Juve,
Yep.
right? Anything else that's coming up within the near future that
I think they're the
people-
main.
that's the two
like,
main
for the
events,
two,
right?
Yeah.
two main
Coming
so Berlin Carnival, that's in June, you know? So we know in May and who? The end of May?
Production teams
That's
telling you
interesting.
off.
You sure?
Ooh.
Well, me and we are going that's
What's your
interesting.
voice? Sorry, that's a whole different
Bank
conversation.
holiday weekend as well, right? Yeah.
Bank holiday weekend, yeah. And isn't that the last for Berlin Carnival? Isn't that? Yeah.
Well, Carnival Fever.
Yeah, I
that
know, for
is.
Carnival Fever, it's their last-
Fever,
yeah.
yeah. And I know
So
that
that's
from
a
day
big
one, you
one,
know.
yeah.
From day one,
Yeah.
you know. That's crazy. You know, but I mean, everything has to have an end to have the birth of something that's a little bit-
100%.
You know, I don't want us to end though. Tell me that we'll never end, Annie.
I think we should end the episode now.
Annie, Annie, don't you're leaving me, Annie. You're holding me.
I'm gonna go catch a wine in Carnival.
I don't care. You could do whatever you want. You know, you see that.
Is that really what you would say to your woman?
If I had a woman,
Like,
When
I
I
have
have
to
my
clarify
woman.
that.
when I have my woman,
Ladies, you're here. You're single.
oh my gosh, Annie, don't start this. The last time you're telling them I was looking for friends, it had people asking
Literally.
how, like,
Literally asking.
and you can't say this kind
Sorry.
of stuff, like for real, because people will DM me. Because people will DM me and I will just ignore.
But that's not how you're gonna find a woman like that.
Because it's hard on here for him. You got me doing hustling floor on here. No, but seriously,
No, seriously. I don't even know what we're talking about.
if I was in a position, yes, I've had girlfriends before, and they've been within soca. To enjoy yourself.
Like
I'm not going to judge you. You understand? I will judge you based on your response to if it is a man decide to interfere in a certain way or whatever, then cool. But what I find strange, right, is if it is, and this is my favorite type of wine. My favorite type of wine is that I be my corner,
Always.
and somebody else on the other side of the room will watch you, and they'll be like, and you'll be like,
The no contact one.
you know, but
you're still in sync.
But
You're
you're
still-
in sync, and then she'll go like, pum 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 pum, and you like tun 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 tun, and you'll be like, and when she go and then you'll be like you know, yeah, I like that one. That one there, all day long.
See?
You understand? I could take that one. You understand?
That one definitely you
That
can't-
means nobody could tell me I want it.
So that way, that's not a horn. That's not. That's barely. That's not even a wine, babe. But it's alright.
That is a wine.
Okay.
That is a cerebral wine. You know,
Oh,
we go into
you stay
different
out here
dimensions. You know, we go into
collecting
that's a
your-
multiverse wine.
I was gonna say
you know,
the
is that?
multiverse. Yeah.
That is a I like that. I looking for multiverse wines. Let me behave, eh? No, but seriously, it was good that we was able to just catch up.
Yep.
You know, and see where we at, and see where everybody knows where we at moving forward, and what it is we've done this year so
Yep.
far. You know, we drop a little bit of.
Yeah, a little bite-sized episode to just throw in to
Yeah,
voice our opinion on a very heavily opinionated topic.
Yeah, I like it though. I like it.
Same.
So for all the people in relationships out there, do what you want, like yourself. Any last words from you, Annie? No.
Stop minding people's business.
Yeah, I mind.
You know me.
So how about, right? If it is you see somebody wine with somebody else and we know that they have a relationship, we just do so.
Yeah.
And pretend we can't see. You understand? Block we eye and thing like we can't see.
No.
You understand?
What's the isn't the song I ain't see? What's the
I ain't see, yeah.
What is the rhythm that is? I can't think of it now. I know it's a jab. That's what we're both doing but I can't.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
You know, but Annie Gill, you know, it was nice to see you. You know,
always.
It was nice for us to be here.
For me to have my little vent and I can go.
You have an event coming up, right?
Oh, I do. Yes, thank you. On I had to think of the day. On the 5th of May at the Mixed Dalston, I am launching my event called Fusion Fridays. It is a monthly event, so it's the first Friday of every month. It's the launch party. We've got Triple Threat.
What do you mean about Triple Threat? There's a basketball term, eh? But carry on.
Well, that's also the name of my DJs. Okay. Triple Threat Entertainment. We got Nia Ray and Pure Vibes coming to show down the place. So yeah, Mixed Dalston. Ladies, you're free before 12. Got happy hour, lots of different things going on. So come and join us. And it's a bank holiday. So
I just never understand that. So want to be fellas. So we can't get nothing free hour. We can't get nothing free. Nothing. It's always ladies free.
The next
always
event,
ladies free.
Next event, do you want me to do it men free before 12
nah,
and ladies have to pay?
Don't do that. You won't make no money. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Wait, you've got an event. Well, actually, I don't even know if I can say because by the time this comes out.
When your event launches, I'm going to be in Ibiza.
Yeah, I know, but now I was talking about the boat, Just Vibes.
Oh, yeah. We got our boat on.
Exactly.
Yes, yeah, just around the corner.
I know.
At the end of,
we'll
at
be
the end of
vibing
April.
on the boat.
You'll be roll.
I do love a boat party, though. Huh? I do love a boat party.
Remember what I tell you, right? Anchor down, buddy. Come on, man. Why you just do this?
I don't know what.
On the dock side.
Oh, yeah.
Cheese and ages. As though it was up in my head. You missed that beat?
I missed that one, so
it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. But we're going to do some fast wines on the boat.
Yep.
And some slow wines.
Yep.
And
some what was it? The
cerebral wines. You know, some multiverse wines.
There's a multiverse wine.
And I looking to see who doing some Chance the Rapper wines.
On that night, no, we are going home.
You know what? Y'all should listen to Pushini Vibes.
Annie, as always.
We say thank you very much. We out. Shot of Soca.
Oh, there you go. They will talk you anytime.